I'm so excited to share with you today the many things God has done and is continuing to do here at Meadowbrook Christian School. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Kristen Devlin. I'm the school administrator here at Meadowbrook Christian School. It is my honor and privilege to be here today for Legacy 2021. In addition to being the administrator, I am also the wife to Shane and mom of 3 children. Our son Cade graduated from Meadowbrook Christian School in 2018. He will be graduating from Lancaster Bible College this month. Our daughter Macy graduated from Meadowbrook in 2020 and is now attending Eastern University. Our younger daughter Kaitlin is finishing her freshman year at Meadowbrook. My husband Shane is a math teacher, and he is also Meadowbrook Christian School's varsity girls basketball coach. We're so blessed as a family to be part of the Meadowbrook family. Throughout these next 30 minutes, we want to share with you what makes up the foundation and building blocks of Meadowbrook Christian School. Though we can't share all the various programs and opportunities offered to our students during this time, it's our hope to give you a glimpse. I want to start by saying how thankful we are for the vision and legacy of Mom and Pop Davis and Pastor Arlie and Sharon Davis, who started Meadowbrook Christian School in 1982. Pastor Arlie's vision and leadership, along with the hard work and dedication of those who've come before us, have helped shape and form what Meadowbrook Christian School is today. Meadowbrook Christian School is a ministry of Christ Wesleyan. We're so thankful and blessed to be serving alongside an amazing group of pastors and staff, especially Pastor Arlie and Sharon. Pastor Arlie will be retiring in June as the pastor of Christ Wesleyan Church, as well as the superintendent of Meadowbrook Christian School. Pastor Arlie and Sharon have laid the foundation for Meadowbrook Christian School, and we're grateful for the legacy they're leaving with us. Personally, I've considered it an honor and a privilege to have been mentored by such an amazing man of God.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Meadowbrook's 37th graduating ceremony. So we're excited that you are here and grateful for the opportunity. This is certainly a memorable graduation, and I think will certainly be locked away in our memories and hopefully shared with your grandchildren, that an experience they never would have had. To actually have a parade for your graduation, that's a pretty awesome thing. And it was very well participated as well. We are grateful for each of you that are a part of these students' lives. As parents, as grandparents, as influencers in their lives, as those who have sacrificed to have them here at Meadowbrook. We're grateful for that. We're grateful for each of those as teachers, administration, and all of those who are a part of the influencers as well. We really realize that it's a great sacrifice for all, and we are grateful for each one. We call it an investment in education, an investment in their lives, because we really do believe that you have made an investment that will make a great difference in their lives today, but also in their future and their future choices and all that are a part of that. It's been a privilege of mine to be a part of all of those graduations, I think except one for whatever reason. But I've really been very grateful to see God working in their lives and see the differences that are being made, and also as they look toward the future, the difference and impact that each of you will have. My prayer for all of you as graduates is that God will use your lives. He will help you to make right decisions, wise decisions, decisions that will help impact not only your life, but the lives that you touch. Let's bow together for prayer. Father, thank you for the faithful ways that you work in our lives. Thank you for the privilege of being a part of the education of each of these students and these graduates. Father, we are grateful that we could have an influence for each one that could make a difference. Thank you for the investment that's been made by teachers, administration, those who have surrounded their lives, for parents and grandparents, and all of those who have been a part. Father, we're grateful for each one. We are asking that you would take this investment and you would bring eternal rewards. And for all that is done, we'll give you thanks in Christ's name. Amen.
One of the key foundational aspects to what we do at Meadowbrook Christian School is our desire for academic excellence. A primary goal for every classroom is student engagement. I could talk for the next hour on this topic alone. It is truly a passion of mine. We've worked very hard over the past few years to develop and improve upon lesson structures, integrate technology into our instruction, and ensure all learning styles and needs are being met. During COVID, this became even more of a reality, but I think you'd much rather see it instead. Let's take a glimpse into our classrooms.
Li2O, which one is it? Basic. Now let's go across. NO2. Acidic. SO3. Acidic. BaO. Basic. CO2. Acidic. NCaO. Basic. Excellent. And so we're ready to look at the periodic table. Anything that's on the far left, you need to remember left, right. On the periodic table is basic, non-metals.
It saves money and keeps the patient's family nearby.
Okay. So, where am I going to underline as a simple subject?
It
And what do I underline twice?
saves.
Saves. It's really cool that they're talking about Ronald McDonald House. What do you think? It's really neat. I like that. I love Ronald McDonald House.
Shoot. I love this shoot. We have like 1,000 balls.
How did you got to there?
Whoa.
Now if you go to images, look at the top.
Yeah, ours is cooler.
Right there, click that
Oh, I
little
found
images.
something where you can.
Now you can pick a dinosaur fossil.
That's a tiny one. How is that a tiny one? Oh no, wait. I just that'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be so. What if we had like these lasagna?
All right, Lily, what kind of plant is that in that big container?
Potato plant.
So there's potatoes. What did we put in there to plant them with?
Potatoes.
The actual potato, right? And we said that was the seed. What is at the bottom of it? Why did we have the black paper around it?
So that because you need the seeds need to have darkness to grow.
Yeah, they need to be in the dark place. Can you pull the paper down a little bit and show what's down there? So can you point to where the potato is that we actually planted in there?
I can't see it.
So kind of right in the middle there. There's some potatoes. And then what are those white things?
The roots.
The roots, yeah. So our plants grew up nice and green and tall. Every day, what do we do with the container? Do we leave it in the same position or do we change it?
Change it.
Yeah, so we change it because the plants are going to grow towards the what?
Sun.
Yeah, so we change it so they don't go over, and we're waiting for what to appear at the top of the plant?
Flowers.
The flowers, because that means what's growing down below.
Potatoes.
Yeah, our potatoes. Maybe we'll get some to make some French fries before the end of the year's over. Who knows? All right, Jude, what's up there on the windowsill?
Corn.
So that is corn. How do we grow that though?
Put it in water.
We did put it in water because that was our experiment to prove that all the kernels on the corn are actually the what part of it?
Seeds.
The seeds, yeah. So we put it in water and we waited, and then what happened?
It started growing leaves.
Yeah, it started growing the leaves and turning green. And we said that with the corn, each kernel is the seed, so the silk actually pollinates them. So if we would pull each seed apart, what would we have? We'd have some corn plants, right? And was that regular corn that we planted?
No.
What kind of corn was it?
Indian corn.
Yeah, it was Indian corn. So it's not even yellow kernels. It's like the brownish, reddish colors. So pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's also in the container? Down in the water that people can't see.
Roots.
Yeah, the roots. The roots are going crazy in there. All right, Mara, what kind of plant is beside you there?
Spider plant.
So is there a spider plant in our purple container? But what's on the red tray?
Spider plant babies.
Oh, what do you mean by a baby?
It's like these little things hanging off.
So they come off of the main plant, and how did we get them in the dirt?
We lift them off of the main.
Yeah, we did pull them off, but can you pull that up again? Do those have roots on them?
No,
So how can a plant grow in the dirt if it doesn't have roots?
it goes off of the bigger one.
So it grows off the bigger one, but how do we get roots for them? Do we stick them right in the dirt right away?
No, we put them in water.
Yeah, we pulled them off, we put them in water, and we waited for a couple days till the roots came. And then what did we end up doing?
Put them in the dirt.
Yeah, put them in the dirt. Do you want to pick up one of those ones and show us how big they're growing already? Oh, perfect. There they are. And that one's actually yours, huh? Very cool.
Our students have the opportunity to participate at the high school level in honors courses, AP Calculus, online courses with Liberty University, ACE courses, as well as dual enrollment credits through Bloomsburg University. I'd like to introduce Dr. Kim Bullock from Bloomsburg University, who oversees the STEM program.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kim Bullock. I'm the director of the STEM and Education Magnet programs at Bloomsburg University. I'm so excited to work with Meadowbrook Christian students because they are great with our classes. It is a program that is a part of the ACE, but we're on a special part of ACE. And what we do is we do beyond just going to class, coming back, we do all kinds of programming with them. In the STEM magnet, they have a choice of 5 different tracks. They can go into engineering, health science, technology, environmental science, and chemistry. Or if they think they want to go into teaching, they can take the education magnet. Or if they think they want to combine the two, that's fine too. It's a great opportunity for students in their junior and senior year to come over to our university and take classes in the afternoon that they can get up to 30 credits before they graduate. And it's an opportunity for them to get their credits at a discount rate. It's about a 75% discount at other classes that college students take. But we also have scholarships available. We've had great turnout from Meadowbrook, and students who've come in the program have done so well. And I'm really happy to partner with Meadowbrook on this.
In addition to our core courses and electives, our students get the opportunity to participate in the art festival, chorus at the district, regional, and state level, as well as participate in a yearly school musical. This year, instead of a full-length musical, we were able to feature a theatrical production based off the classic story of Charlotte's Web.
Good morning. Did you see Charlotte's new word?
Of course. Terrific was my idea, remember? Wilbur, is all this attention going to your head and making you stuck up?
Of course not. Fame will never spoil me.
Anyway, he still has to worry about the future. His life is not secure yet.
I know. But I can face anything with friends like you. Friendship is one of the most satisfying things in the entire world.
You'd better believe it, Buster. And you'd better not forget the friendship of poor old Templeton, who just happened to be at the dump all night looking for words to save you. Try this one. It's from an empty package of soap flakes.
With new radiant action. Wilbur, run around. I want to see you in action to see if you are radiant. And finished.
Right this way, everybody. Here we are. Make room for the reporter from the Weekly Chronicle.
May I have my picture taken with Wilbur?
Sure, young lady. Say cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese!
Now your turn, Mr. Zuckerman.
Let me get my wife and my hired hand in here, too. Edith, Lurvy.
Look how big Wilbur's gotten.
Get some extra good ham and bacon, Homer. When it comes time to killing that pig.
Whoa.
Yeah, all right.
Wilbur.
Oh, good.
Wilbur, what?
Oh! Somebody help him!
Everyone, open the pig!
Oh, keep quiet. Keep quiet!
Avery, what do you think you are?
I'm a pig!
Wake up, Wilbur. Wake up.
Well, that pig is terrific. Just like it says in the web.
But, Mr. Zuckerman, that's not what it says on the web.
Glory be.
We're so busy chattering, we didn't notice yet another word in the web. Radiant.
Radiant!
Well, sir, that does it. I have an announcement that you can print into the newspaper. I'm going to be entering this pig into the county fair.
Oh, wow.
And if he can win a blue ribbon, I guarantee we'll never make bacon and ham out of him.
Come on, everybody. Let's go to the kitchen and celebrate with some fresh apple strudel and iced tea.
Sounds good.
Meadowbrook Christian School is also part of ACAA, the Allegheny Christian Athletic Association, as well as PIAA, the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association. We offer soccer, basketball, track and field, and it's in its second year, wrestling.
Yeah, we just completed the second year of the program here at Meadowbrook, and it was an exciting one. We made it through the COVID, the pandemic here. We had a great season. A lot of good things came from our team here with the 132-pounder Cade Wirnsberger. We were a sectional champ. We had a good district tournament, runner-up at regionals, and he was a sixth-place finisher at the PIAA state tournament. Just an incredible year for him, and it's a pleasure for me to be able to sit in the corner each and every match when he competes. But Cade, as we reflect back on the season, we look back, at the beginning of the season, what were kind of some of your goals going into the year?
Yeah, this year, after last year and what happened, and it being the second year too, just trying to make something happen and make history here. And I think I did that this year. Definitely had some success this year. Had some ups and downs, but I ended up coming out with the state medal, and that was a big accomplishment.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for us here at Meadowbrook. Last year, the first year, Meadowbrook kind of embraced the PIAA state tournament and things, but I think this year Pennsylvania embraced Meadowbrook, and Cade put us on the map, and it's just been a great opportunity for everybody here at Meadowbrook. We just look forward here to the future of Meadowbrook, and as the program grows, and we just completed your sophomore year, looking in your junior year. You definitely build a program around Cade, and we look to get more kids here, and it's a great opportunity. What does Meadowbrook have to offer the kids, and where the program is going to go here the next couple of years?
Yeah, it's just a great atmosphere here, and with the new program and plus our teammates, it's a small team, but we're a close bonded team, and we have plenty more to accomplish and much more to get better at, and I think we have big things ahead of us with looking to have some state champs and just keep building the program.
Athletics helps to build into our students, not only physically, but more important, spiritually. We utilize athletics, our CARES program, Key Club, National Honor Society, and other programs to improve the opportunity for our students to invest, serve, and give back to our community. Let's hear how these opportunities have impacted some of our students.
One thing we did as Key Club this year was trunk or treat at CWC, which was a really good way to have fun while also serving the community. It really impacted me seeing how everybody's strong suits come together to create a really good final product.
I was most impacted by going to Operation Christmas Child last year in Baltimore, and it meant a lot to us that we were able to give the kids their only presents that they would be getting that year for Christmas.
So this year Key Club looked a little bit different, and we got to do a lot of stuff at the school. We got to write notes and make care packages for different people in the community, including cancer centers and just different packages to hand out to people in the neighborhood.
So this year for National Honor Society we were able to do a DoorDash kind of thing where the students would order food and we would be able to go out and get it and bring it back to the kids so that we would be able to have different lunch options. And so that was a cool service opportunity we were able to do for Meadowbrook.
As we provide these programs, there's a strong emphasis on student character and spiritual development. Each year, we select a theme that we keep in front of us daily. A few of our recent themes have been Audience of One, Building Each Other Up, and this year comes from Psalm 46:10, which is Be still and know that I am God. It is our goal at Meadowbrook Christian School to build into the lives of our students, whether it be through chapels, spiritual emphasis weeks, our sporting events, service projects, and in our classrooms.
This idea of leadership, we want to break some perceptions today. I actually want to challenge you to lead out of who you are, including your shortcomings. I'm not a good speaker. Who cares? Since Moses was that. Moses was a terrible speaker. In fact, he told God after God performed miracles with him, he said, God, I could never talk. Well, I'm just scared. Well, Gideon was called a mighty man of valor as he was hiding. You look at the people God uses. Those of you who are sitting here right now saying, I'm not sure I'm cut out to be a leader, might be the very ones God wants to do the greatest things with. But more than that, I want to say to you, don't be afraid to lead here at Meadowbrook. We're going to see it here in just a minute as we look at this passage. Don't be afraid to let people know you mess up. I don't know what kind of parents or parents you have. I grew up with all American parents. My dad grew up in Philadelphia without a father. My mom grew up in Poland. Came over to the United States when she was 16 years old. I believe it was around that age. Amazing life story, but amazing parents. They both got saved in their early 20s. Very strict home, but a very loving home. I never questioned whether my parents loved me. Never questioned that. But in my life and in my journey of discerning things in a number of different ways, God has really, the greatest gift that they gave to me was acknowledging when they made a mistake. Not one of the great gifts. So I've had to apologize to my kids multiple times in my life because I just messed up as a dad. I had to apologize to my wife multiple times because I messed up as a husband. Here's what's interesting. For you as young people right now, if your parent or parents say to you, I am sorry, I was wrong, do you lose respect for them or appreciate them more? Give me which direction. Talk to me. Does anybody lose respect for them? Now, if they keep doing it over and over again, would you lose respect for them? If they keep saying sorry and keep doing the same thing, right? But if someone genuinely makes a mistake and says, I was wrong, would you forgive me? Aren't we almost always ready to say, wow, as somebody I look up to, I actually respect them more. I don't care whether it comes from a teacher, a youth pastor, a coach, a parent. All of you just affirm that. And yet in my own journey, I've seen many times where people do the exact opposite. So part of what I'm saying to you today as student leaders, there's a little bit of pressure you can feel like, we got to raise the bar. And I'm going to actually say to you, yes, you do, but raise the bar authentically. Raise the bar as a servant. Don't raise the bar saying, wow, I have to achieve some level of perfection that is unattainable. You don't. In fact, when we'll finish today, we'll talk about leading with a limp, which is really the idea of saying, lead out of actually your shortcomings. I'm not super gifted at that. That's okay. That actually makes you more relational, more relatable, or more whatever it is. You all have
We
your
also
voice.
offer various types of mentor programs. Our high school students are mentored by our faculty and staff members. Middle school students are mentored by upperclassmen high school students. We also offer a mentor program called E-Squared. This program allows high school students to mentor our elementary students on a monthly basis. In addition to our mentor programs, we're so blessed to have teachers teach everything from a biblical worldview. They not only teach everything from a biblical worldview, they love each and every one of our students. Mrs. Cindy Ginrich is retiring this year after 30 years of service. She's a wonderful example of how our teachers demonstrate the love of Christ. This past year was a critical part of our building process. Every time you're building a house or a structure, individuals need to come in and inspect what they expect. Meadowbrook Christian School is fully accredited by the Middle States Association of Schools and Colleges, as well as ACSI, the Association of Christian Schools International, and remains the only Christian school in a 60-mile radius with such credentials. This year, we journeyed through the reaccreditation process. This process allows for a governing body to come into our school to ensure we are operating with best practices in every area of ministry. This process just doesn't happen. It takes hard work, and dedication from our faculty and staff, especially our leadership team. The days were long, but we were encouraged because we were able to reflect on the foundation already in place and in process. I'd like to personally recognize the members of our leadership team who work so diligently on the reaccreditation process. Pastor Jim Terwilliger, Director of Spiritual Development, Mrs. Samantha Quarterman, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Beth George and Mrs. Penny Gable, Student Services. We're also so thankful for Mrs. Amy Smith, our Director of Advancement, and Miss Emily Hoke, Director of Admissions, who joined our team this year. The recommendations and suggestions that we've received from this visiting team helps to drive our strategic and long-range planning. It's an incredibly important process. It's the next step of blueprints for us to execute. However, just like building a structure or a home, it takes time and money. It is so important for us to continue to make improvements to what we do. None of this would be possible without the generous support of individuals like you. Today, you have seen a quick glimpse into some of the programs, activities, teachers, and students here at Meadowbrook Christian School. We want to continue building into the lives of our students. Many families, however, cannot afford the cost of Meadowbrook Christian School. Your support helps to make that possible for those families who are already making a sacrifice to invest in Christian education. Nationally, it costs approximately $16,000 to educate a child. Our tuition sits around $6,000. We want to bridge that gap. It's a large gap. Your support will ensure that that becomes a reality. We're so blessed to have an amazing faculty and staff team. It is definitely a ministry. Our teachers and staff feel called to serve here. However, we also don't want to take advantage of that fact. We need to continue to make improvements and adjustments to our salary and hourly wages for our employees. Improvements to benefit plans were made this year by us being able to offer a more appropriate number of sick days for our teachers. As we interview and continue to grow, we want to make sure we can continue to get quality educators to lead our students to the next level of education. Our students and families are truly blessed by our teachers, and these improvements happen largely in part to contributions from people like you who want to invest in Meadowbrook Christian School. Please welcome Brian Osmond, who is a parent, assistant girls soccer coach, and a school board member at Meadowbrook Christian School. At this time, Mr. Osmond is going to share with us how we are able to partner and invest in the ministry of Meadowbrook Christian School.
First and foremost, thank you for having me here today. It is truly an honor to be here sharing in this first ever online legacy event with you. My desire is to share my Meadowbrook story with you. We have been attending Christ Wesleyan Church for 15 years, and our children, Maddie, 9th grade, and Luke, 8th grade, have been coming to Meadowbrook since kindergarten. We would not have them anywhere else. The teachers and staff truly care about their children and think of them as their own. We know that every morning when we drop them off, they are walking into a home where there is love, compassion, learning, and God. We have always believed in the triangle of church, home, and school, and Meadowbrook is all of that to us. I share all of this with you to make a point that Meadowbrook is a place that provides a strong foundation for my children and your children. This is a place where teachers truly care for the welfare of their students. I believe in this school and the teachers that work here and the administration that is in place. I encourage you to give today and ask that you join me in making a difference. Give from your heart, knowing that there is a direct return on your investment. What you give today will build a strong future for the students of Meadowbrook. Join me in providing the resources that they receive, a top-notch education with receiving the spiritual foundation that will guide them through life. In the next few moments, I would like to walk you through various ways you can support the mission here at Meadowbrook today. If you are joining us today as a member of our legacy partners, we want to thank you for your generous support. Take it from me, you are making a difference. We want to thank you for the difference that you've made here at Meadowbrook. Much has been accomplished. However, as you have heard today, there is still work to be done. If you are already a legacy partner, we ask that you contact our financial facilitator, Amy Terwilliger. Amy will walk through your partnership with you. let me talk to those of you who have been inspired to come alongside the mission work being done here at Meadowbrook Christian School and are interested in joining our Legacy Partner Giving Society. Legacy Partners commit to financially support the work here with $1,000 or more a year for a minimum of 5 years. Some may be wondering why it is important for us to seek multiple year giving. That type of commitment allows us to consider program changes that would require ongoing funding and would be difficult to sustain without ongoing support. Our goal today is to add at least 10 additional Legacy Partners to our growing partnership. If you are interested in becoming a Legacy Partner, please contact Amy Terwilliger, our financial facilitator. Amy will walk you through the various giving levels of a Legacy Partnership. Although we began by introducing options to join or continue as Legacy Partners, we know and respect that you may prefer to give at a different level. We direct you to the link below and click on the button that says Give Now. As you click that page, you will see the purple box that gives you opportunity to pledge and give today. There are 4 options to choose from. Number 1, this is our 39th year as a school. If you would like to give $39 a month for 1 year, you will make your first payment of $39 and write anniversary in the comments below. The second option is an annual gift. If you would like to give a certain amount on a yearly basis, please make your first payment amount in the comments below, write annual, and how many years you would like to give. Third, monthly giving. If you would like to give on a monthly basis, please make your first payment and comment below that you would like to give monthly for a certain number of years. The fourth and last option, you would like to give a one-time gift. Please fill out the information below with your gift. If you would like to be contacted and have other thoughts to share, please contact our Director of Advancement, Amy Smith. If you have any questions regarding giving today, please contact Amy Terwilliger, our Legacy Financial Facilitator. Thank you again for supporting Meadowbrook Christian School, and enjoy your day.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the core foundational building blocks of Meadowbrook Christian School. We're thankful for your prayers as well as financial support as we strive to continue to build additional blocks that create the legacy of Meadowbrook Christian School.